Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity. And I'm not sure about the universe. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The only source of knowledge is experience. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Insanity doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I, or are the others crazy? Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Intellectuals solve problems. Geniuses prevent them. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous.